Thank you. Good afternoon, fellow motorcycle enthusiasts. Members of all the MCs represented here today, veterans of the Vietnam War, veterans of the current war with the Taliban and Al-Qaeda, all the Gold Star moms, and families of the POWs and MIA from all wars. To all the veterans here from Korea to World War II, I am honored to be here as an American who appreciates your service, sacrifice, and I thank you for my freedom. Welcome home. Welcome home. Two simple words. Not something our brothers and sisters in the armed forces heard when they came back from Vietnam. So today and this weekend, we the citizens who have benefited from their selfless act can now make sure we say it. These past several weeks, I have contemplated being here and attempted to find the appropriate words to share with you this day, and I have been a train wreck. Though I never served in the military, I have always had a great deal of respect and admiration for those of you who are serving and have served. I think I know why I have had those feelings which continue to grow each time I go on a USO tour, or just seeing you men and women in your uniforms. First, I love this country. I love this country and the principles upon which our founding fathers created it. Second, I respect, honor, and love those who chose and choose today to protect and defend those principles. And that would be each and every one of you, and those of you who came before you, and those that will follow your noble example. There is a third reason I am convinced. I reviewed my military genealogy and found that my forebears served and defended this country. Please indulge me while I share with you a few of their names and their service that they rendered on this day. My fifth great-grandfather, Jacob Patrick, served in the Revolutionary War alongside his son, Matthew. A cousin, Captain Matthew Patrick, also served in the Vermont Militia during the Revolution. Several members of my family served in the Civil War, fighting for the Confederate and Union armies. A cousin, Robert Patrick, served in the Confederate Army as a quartermaster. William Wallace, my third great-grandfather, served in the Arkansas Infantry on the CSA Army. William Rushing, another third great-grandfather, served in the CSA Army and was a prisoner of war. A cousin, Sullivan Bailu, served in the Union Army and was killed at the First Battle of Bull Run. Through his mother's line, I'm related to President Garfield. My grandfather, Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Patrick, served in World War I, World War II, Korea, and died of stomach cancer while he was active duty during Vietnam at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. And finally, my uncle, Ray St. Clair, fought in Vietnam. Now, I know their examples have had a direct impact on me and my feelings for our military. Their blood runs through my veins, and for that, I'm grateful. It has been my privilege to go on several USO tours to the Middle East. I've been to Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, and other countries, meeting with your peers. I had the opportunity to travel with Admiral Mullen when he was the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And what a great honor to go to these war zones and thank you for your service, sacrifice, and commitment. You are an inspiration to me, and I am humbled to be in your presence. I work in an interesting business, a business which I love and that has been very good to my family and I. I've played many parts, some of which have been military roles. My association with you has made me a better actor. I've been able to look into your eyes, to hear your experiences, and feel the strength of your characters. You not only have helped me as an individual, but you have lifted me up professionally, and I'm a better actor because of you. For that, I thank you. Some people refer to the area I work in as Hollyweird. And they are right. There are times when it gets a little weird in this business. It's a world of make-believe. Try as I might, I will never be a T-1000. I am certain that Superman will never become a reality. Even James Bond is a stretch in every aspect of his exploits. But you, each and every one of you, are the real deal. The choice you made to serve, protect, and defend this great nation is awe-inspiring to me. You are the real supermen and superwomen of this country. James Bond has nothing on you, and the T-1000 would wither when confronted by your greatness. There is nothing make-believe about the men and women who serve in our armed forces. I salute the reality of your courage and discipline. About 8 or 9 years ago, my friend New York Mike Shelby, a Vietnam veteran, invited me to join him to ride to Washington, D.C. for Rolling Thunder. Being an avid rider and having made previous cross-country trips, it seemed like a perfect opportunity to combine my passion and patriotism and salute the troops. This is such a beautiful country. And you can't help but be inspired and moved by its beauty. On a motorcycle, it gives you a wonderful chance to reflect and meditate on what makes this country great. And one of the biggest and best reasons is our armed forces. Riding with Mike, smoking cigars, and listening to what it was like to serve with his brothers in country, and his love for the South Vietnamese was a totally different perspective of the war I had only watched on black and white TV with my father. The son of Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Patrick. My father made it quite clear he hoped the war would end before I hit the draft age. And gratefully, it did. But riding with Mike and finally getting to my capital city, I don't think I was prepared for the size of the event and the passion and love that I would see for our veterans. Meeting the wonderful people from Rolling Thunder, Artie Muller, Mike Cobb, Steve Prager, Patrick Hughes, Michael DePaulo, Nancy Riggs. Let me see what the true brotherhood and love is. Their commitment to make sure the men and women on that black wall over there are not forgotten is awe-inspiring. Rolling Thunder has made a big commitment to keep them alive in our minds and our hearts. They've made it theirs, and now it's up to us, the American people, to do everything we can for the men and women and families of the armed forces to see that they get their benefits, their medical treatments, and more than just a pat on the back, our deepest and heartfelt gratitude. And that's what Rolling Thunder is. And that's what it's become for me. My chance to say welcome home. May God bless America. May we embrace the courage and principles of our founding fathers. May we always be grateful for that which unites us as a people and a nation. May God bless your families as you serve. And most importantly, may God bless you as you serve. I offer my love and thanks to each of you for what you represent, your commitment, and for who you are. Thank you. God bless America.
And that's what he thinks about that, huh?